Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again. I had said I was going to stop coming to you in this vein, but I find it necessary because so many of you are saying things that you are expressing that you don't understand. You are wondering why senators and people from the House of Representatives are falling in line with Trump, going right along with him when you had hoped that they wouldn't. You hoped that the generals would keep him in line. Well, John Kelly showed you that what your hope was wasted. And see, you just don't understand. So I want to tell you a couple of things. You've had a black man in office, and you've been taught that black is just get back. You don't have anything to do with it. You don't know how he got in office. You were suffering. You hoped that he would do something for you. He got in office, realized he was a black man. He couldn't really do that much as a black man because he was basically scared. He was trying to deal with the law as you have applied the law. And so he actually failed you. So you're looking for someone else, and what you found was a pure white man. A pure white man. Now, let me tell you something about this pure white man. The reason that the senators and those on the House of Representatives who appeared to be standing up against him in the beginning stopped, falling, and now they're falling in line, that's because they found out that he was a pure white man. A pure white man has no conscience. A pure white man will annihilate all of the natives off the land. A pure white man will take blacks and Chinese and use them as slaves. A pure white man will muzzle his women. A pure white man will sell guns to the enemies that kill white people so he can make more money. And when these senators tried to stand up to this pure white man, they found out that he was a pure white man and their lives weren't worth a dime. So they fell in line because they know now that they can't stand up with this man. The only way to stand up against evilness, the devil, is a God. And you have been taught to dishonor God. Now you don't know that, but let me tell you, give you an example of what I'm speaking of. You have applied a law called the law of supply and demand. Take a business owner or farmer who has 50 cows, and he usually sells cows $100 a piece. All of a sudden something happens and it seems everybody wants cows. And so they're coming down to get cows. This man got 50. Law, supply, and demand say now you can up the price on these cows for whatever the market will bring. If somebody will pay you $1,000 for a cow, then you're going to sell cows for $1,000. We're 100, now you can sell them for 1,000. Look at the profit you can make. That's the law of supply and demand that's set up by pure white men. I'm not talking about you white folks. I'm talking about the evil white man, the man with no conscience. Now, a man of conscience and a man of compassion, recognizing that cows are limited. A lot of people want cows. What they would do, they would rather cut a cow in half. Take those 50 cows and make them 100 pieces, 100 halves of cows and sell them for half price. And if that wasn't enough, cut them into quarters and sell each one of those quarters of a cow for $25. So they can break even. They can feel good about themselves, and more people they won't have as much cow, but they'll have some cow. And everybody would end up being satisfied. They would have a feeling of what it's like to be one with one another. But a pure white man, get that money. Those guys are hateful. And now the people who stand against them have found out they better get in line. And the rest of the white people who are out there talking, they just talking, addressing the problem, but they're not dealing with anything. They're talking because they are afraid. And they're asking, in their speaking, they're constantly complaining. Is there a man representing God that will stand up for our rescue? Is there a Dr. King out there somewhere? Is there a Martin Luther King? Is there a Malcolm X? You might not like Malcolm, but in a time like this, I'm curious you kiss Malcolm's feet. Is there anybody? Is there Abraham Lincoln who will stand up for you? Is there John F. Kennedy who will stand up for you? Anybody. It's going to take a man to God to stand up against a pure white man, because a pure white man has no conscience. You better remember that. What am I saying to you? You better turn to God. Bye-bye.